You're listening to the sounds of screaming here on LobCorp FM. Welcome to another Lobotomy Corporation. I see that Rain is here, and Joshua. And Rain says, get that Umbreon some melatonin. Looks like they haven't slept in a week. Surely, well, I mean Brina. I'm pretty sure Brina gets a pass. I mean, she's been stuck down in La Milanaville for a very long time. Also, Lucky Star says, sup, dead. Dead? You're acting a little prematurely there. We didn't even get to the Gebura suppression today yet. Well, let me get the chat up. I already have paused because I was doing a little extra work before you guys came in. So we got to get the Abnos out of the way now. So just play this song for a little bit. I think I remember the guys we had last time. And today is number 10. Wow, it's the first time it actually rolled something high. And number 2. Let me take a look at my list real quick. And then I pre-cooked our stock today because I want to get the Midnight over and done with. It couldn't be purple twice in a row, right? It can't be purple twice in a row, right? We had you last time. Oh, because we did have you last time. I go to the next one in line, which would be you. Get out that box. I'm gonna have some recording to do. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we haven't had that one in a while, at least. Let me grab that fellow, too. Ironic. It's a train. Just like what we just got yesterday. We got goat and train. And the train was kind of a goat the last time we played. The train was kind of a goat. He ran over some sweepers and doesn't afraid of anybody. I want to make sure I'm targeting the right game. Just called Lobotomy. That's the sounds of Lobotomy coming straight to you. Also, I'm here too. Yeah, but could it aim? It aimed pretty good. It went over like the agents' heads the one time, and then it killed a bunch of sweepers the other time. I just had a train now when I, was doing my preload here, and that train absolutely missed people. So good aim. Good aim. It's paused, so the music ain't playing. But I got us to day 6, or meltdown 6, into like 20, 30 minutes that I had before the stream, not counting the setup time. And I got everybody. Oh right, that's midnight. I have to have nobody in the main rooms. Yeah, we got an orange coming. You got an orange coming. Over and out. I'm trying to see who I could go work with to activate this orange. I want to make sure that the volume is loud enough because I turned down the master volume and not the music volume. So I'm hoping that's okay. Karoshi, you're death prone anyway, so go ahead. Go ahead, activate this thing. I wish to mention that the thumbnail has earned you a ticket to the train to hell. Look, that conspiracy theorist is just spewing out malarkey all over the place. I can't be held responsible for their rantings, which are completely baseless, might I add. Okay, you got worms. That worm's coming from the wrong direction. You guys got worm. Everybody's clustered here. So we're just gonna wait until worms end up in one of these 2 hallways and going the right way. And Yeda's nice and safe down here. The slime girl tried to slime me, but I had double team, so it hit Yeda instead. So Yeda's kind of slimed right now. It's the big worms. It's the bun buns. And we're gonna go hit them. with a hammer and whatever else we have on our person. As long as you do it from behind. You gotta get them from behind and give them back shots. You must. They'll do massive red damage if you don't. They're kind of like mini Kings of Greed. They're like mini Kings of Greed. And I think they explode into baby worms when they die. Bubsy 4D needed to happen. Oh, are you talking about, somebody has already modded Bubsy to, look trans? Just like Space Funeral has predicted? Okay, I'm gonna wait for you to move first. Okay. Then we go in here. The great thing is that they are going to sweep whatever clerks are left in this place. Any clerks that are left are gonna get swept. Okay, you guys, I'll stay in there. Anybody in these hallways? No. He will reach a spawn limit after a while. I'll rub your back and you, no thanks. Oh, you'd rub my back? Weirdo. Can you guys get down there and hit that thing real quick? Maybe? We'll see. Nah, you're not gonna make it in time. Back to this hallway. Apparently Atari released a game in the Bubsy universe and nature is cleaning. Nature is finally healing. Oh, well, that's a problem. First of all, where's my Cyrus? There's my Cyrus. That's going to be a problem with the train. Okay, he's gone now. Go, Cyrus, go. Grab that train. Got to keep an eye on that. At least he'll go back to the main hallway once he's done. Or, the main room. Are you safe? You don't look... Okay, you're pointing in the other direction. You guys can kill. Nobody up here that's good. Nobody down there that's good. Cyrus got the train. Why is the tree getting angry? Oh, because of the train. It doesn't like the train getting fondled. It's even jealous of the train. Cyrus could probably work on that in between trains, maybe. It's kind of dangerous to be in hallways right now. Get him, guys. Did hardly any damage. You move in there. I don't want anybody getting surprised, Monch. Which way are you moving? Wrong way. Which way are you moving? The wrong way. This is gonna take a little while. Justice 100 can't be me. For great justice, we need Cyrus to jump in there again. And maybe jump into the tree real quick, too. Cyrus will be able to take, like, a good amount of red damage. Let's keep that tree happy. Okay, they're kind of clustered in that corridor. But it looks like we got a freebie here. So you guys go. Wrong direction. What about this guy? Wrong direction. Gotta check the teeth. It's just a matter of patience. The little worms are no big deal. It's just the big guys. Okay, clean up. Get out. I can't check the train right now. Oh. No, Cyrus, don't do it. Mountain of Smiling Bodies is out. Well, he's gonna have quite a bit to go through to get to a body. Go, Mosby, go! Go, Mosby, go! He's doing some damage. He's part of the team too, you know. Cyrus, grab that real quick while you're running. Okay, thanks. Don't head on the thing. Don't take it head on. I know you, Cyrus. Can red damage reduce core temperature? Yeah, all the way to 0 degrees Celsius. Or however cold a body can get. Hi, Mosby! Okay, you guys are up here. Move to that elevator and hit Mosby a little bit. Maybe another worm will show up. He was going for that body. We had apples and we had before this. I forget. Okay, taken care of. Mosby's done. Mosby is basically running out of clerks. Okay, I'm pretty sure whoever got enticed is going to have a long walk. Yeah, I see you. It was Yum Yum. Yum Yum, get out of that hallway now. You're part of that team now. Tree got mad because, you know, Mosby got out. Just standard. You're not really going into that main central hallway. Don't tempt me, it's heckin' warm. I heard that Europe is boiling right now. That must be fun. Oh look, we just moved and a worm appeared in that hallway. Give him a little bit of movement speed. And then mess him up. That's another one down. Cyrus. Once again, I am asking you to save us all from train. Well, maybe save the worm from trains. I was about to say, did another one spawn? Yeah, another one did spawn in that hallway. And that one's the right direction, but he's like halfway through the corridor right now. I don't want Yeda moving from where he's at because he got the ick. Or they got the ick. They got the slime ick. Get it? Okay, you guys can clean up that hallway. Move out. We're doing good. Of course, we still have another 3 or 4 meltdowns to go, but we're doing good compared to this. Okay, wrong way. I think there's about 3 squads left of worm. I like trains. So there's nothing there. He was agreeing with you. Again, the wrong direction. I regret putting them all in information. I should have put them in one of the elevators instead. Okay, where are you guys at? Cyrus, no. Don't head on. Don't head on. You just want to dive right into those worms, don't you? Just want to get all cozy with those worms. Okay, there's like 4 or 5 of them. Looks like there's 1 per department. Okay, Yeda, you have to actually do some damage. If it wasn't for the fact I had the train, I wouldn't need to bother with the tree as much. Okay, that's the wrong direction, damn it. It's the wrong direction, damn it. I could move these guys over into the main room here. So they have 2 hallways they could actually protect instead of just 1. That hallway is bad. Yeda is messing up this guy. That's probably another one dead soon. Especially if I slow it down with bullets. Regular swings, Yeda. Don't do the fancy stuff. That only works for a little amount of time anyway. Okay. You are moving. And nobody there. Wrong way there. Okay, Yeda, maybe get out of there before you get jump scared. Okay, I see one. Down here. And what about this guy? Wow, they're all in that hallway. I wish I had bullets that actually bullet. Wish I had bullets that actually could bullet. Wormsy. Cyrus once again. Train. And I can run you over to the tree real quick. Okay, I see one. I see one that's free. And still not there. Work on the tree. This one's just tedious. This is all this one is. Okay, get out of the hallway. I don't know where you guys are going, but boy, was that a risky maneuver. Stay right there. I don't know where you're going, but stay in that room. I think I didn't Again, the wrong way. Oh wait, no, he was going the right way. I'm just late. I'll kill some of the little worms. Okay, everybody back. I decided to cut back on the time we needed to get to a midnight, and then worms happened. Worms decided to happen all over the place. Go for it. Oh wait, that was going the wrong direction anyway. Pick one of these hallways. Is that going the right direction? Yes. Good. Finally, one we could kill. They're called the food chain, but in Limbus Company they were called Bun Buns. Orange flavor. Discern from that what you will. Have you heard of double bullets? Totally real. A bullet that shoots a bullet? But what about a bullet that shoots a gun? Or maybe a bullet that shoots Koopas? Cyrus? Train? I really got to keep an eye on that train when we start doing Gebura. Someone needs to be dedicated to train. At all possible. Is that right direction? It looks like he is. I think the orange is on its back. Yeah, he's going the right way. Mess him up. Come on, mini team. The team of minis. Okay, you gotta stop using that gun, because that made me nervous for a second. I was like, why did the baby start crying? I hate that. That makes me upset. Why do baby crying make, like, every species upset? That is, like, genetically designed to make animals upset. Humans and all the rest of them alike. I don't know what it is. It causes some kind of visceral reaction. It could even affect sock puppets. It's crazy. You show me a species that's immune to baby cry. That doesn't happen. Even the family dog gets upset. You know what? Start moving out of the elevators. There's so few squads left here. Not if they appear in one of those, like, 6 hallways. Retail workers. Well, but you know what? I do have a little bit of an inoculation against baby crying as a retail worker, because you hear that all the time. But that's like synthetic baby. That's what synthetic baby. Okay, I see a free one here. There he goes. Get him. Upper team. Combine your powers. Back to the elevator. That's the only safety. We got 1 squad left and we can continue. Okay, there it is. There it is. As soon as he gets there, I'm going to slow him. Bang. Get him. At least we don't have any clerks left in the facility. That's one good thing. But that also means that the magical girl has a chance of getting upset. Alright, everybody back. The only thing left is a midnight, and I'm going to be so upset if it's a violent midnight. Okay, you back in your hallway. Rain, you could go back to that room. Get back in your hallway. You know what you did. You can finally work on the tree again. There's disciplinaries in here. Train! Where's train? Where's train? Okay, I think we can dodge the train. I'm pretty sure we can dodge the train. Because he's gonna go like this. So, you guys just move over there. And I think we're safe from train. Well, it only hit IU and Epsilon. I got juked by the train. I thought he was coming from the other direction. It only got Epsilon and IU, though. And that's fine. That's a worthy sacrifice. Clerks are indeed like cockroaches. They always come back. Oh, we got a billion of them in the closet. Don't worry about the clerks. It's the very special ones that survive a day. Those are the ones. Are you happy now? The train hit somebody. Are you happy? No, wrong guy. You. And you. You're easy work. You're easy work. You're pretty easy. And you're 1 point away from a meltdown there. So I'm going to put Nerdell in that hallway real quick, just in case. More! Train low Ren, settle down. Oh! Wait, it said IU died. Hold on a sec. How? Oh, IU went into a panic and immediately recovered. Somehow. Only Epsilon died. At least it ain't Factorio trains. Those things are heat seekers. IU survived the train by going crazy. Very interesting strategy. Let's go Gonzo Nutzoid. Who's that? Bong Bong. Go back to your home. We got the train go. That's the thing, is Cyrus is going to have... If it's what I think it is, Cyrus is going to have to do some interesting finagling if it's going to be green. Okay, we got 2. I'm going to wait for everybody to finish work down here. I'm going to hit the train right before Tree finishes. So we have a fresh train. Just like that. And then we'll activate this. It's going to be 12. It's going to be like more or less all the things down here that can melt down. I can't spell that, but it seems about right. Train only hits sane people. No, I boosted IU and Opiko's health, so it must have did more sanity damage than it did health damage. Okay. Oh boy, okay, well, you, Yeda. Once Yeda starts that work, Rain gets Mosby. Cyrus gets the train, then the alpaca. Everybody here is upset. Like, basically everybody. So, hopefully we don't get bees. Magical Girl, but she's not in crisis mode, so I can send Bong Bong in there in Instinct. That could melt, because we'll get plenty of energy back. Trimple's gonna go work on the tree, so that doesn't freak out. Cyrus got the train, and then Cyrus immediately go to Alpaca. Okay, it's calling somebody. I got you, bro. It was Uncle Gull. So I have to redo that work. That's fine. That's fine. Once Yeda is done his 24-point work on Insight with Melting Love, he'll be immune to spreading the ick, and he can jump right into here. There we go. Scarecrow's out, of course it is, and Red Riding Hood's going to get out, but Nerdale's already in position. Here she comes. Easy. It's an orange midnight, which means both hallways and main rooms are verboten. Go get the scarecrow. He's going to look for a clerk, but I don't think he's going to find one. Just mess him up. Suppressed. Get in the elevators. Cyrus has to be in the basement elevator. This is taken care of. We'll just give her back shots with the safety team. I'm going to do the safety dance right on her back. Just to help it along a little bit. Okay, good. Nerdale can come back here because I don't think we're having breaches for the rest of the day. We just need to complete a midnight. You could get this. It's just when we had to start with worms. Ichiban looks like he got enticed by the tree. So where's Ichiban at? Ow, he moves fast. No. No. Ichiban, no. Bad. Get the train. Cyrus has to be on, like, strict train duty. But the thing is, these are going to be super worms. So Cyrus has to be careful of two things. Worms in the corridor. We're just going to have to let the tree do its thing. You guys, hallway, rain, that hallway, because Yeda is going to need that elevator. There are no men without hats. There are no men without hats. Maybe Kuroshi. Do you have Kuroshi has no hat. Yum Yum has no hat. Because they live in the land of no hats. Which you guys here. Main corridors. Or, you know what? Yeah. Okay. This is how an orange midnight's gonna go down. This room, this room, this room, and this room are like the best places for the midnight to go. Those are going to be the exact best place for the worms to be at. And then we just stay out of the hallways, and we have to be careful when things start shaking and moving. Like, you gotta get out of that hallway quick. I would sooner be in a hallway than in a main room when it starts moving and shaking. But elevators are a priority, so they'll be down here with Cyrus. And these guys will move when we're ready. Toku. I was doing more work with him just to get... Oh, we're already filled up with boxes on him, so that's good. I was getting the power to be his friend on Ayu, which probably helped her survive the train. Probably. So the thing is, this team right here can't be there. So they're going to go join this team over here. Because Yeda needs that elevator. And he's got ick all over himself. And I don't want him icking up anybody. So he's going to be soloing anything that appears in records. These guys got safety. Well, actually, I should split that team in two, huh? So we can spread out the damage a little bit. You guys, this elevator. You guys, that elevator. It's 4 on that team. I'll send you over. Bat Warden Man. And I'll send you over. That should be 7 and 7, right? We just have to creep ever so slightly towards the orange midnight. Ever so slightly. There's no clerks left in the facility at all. I was expending my magazine pretty much every single meltdown. To see just how many clerks I can kill. I was just blasting them. I just started blasting. So Hopefully, the person that works on the shark is right there. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, Wilbur is on this team. No, he isn't. So, forget that. Bat Warden Man's over there. Toaster Dog could get some work. Work with your slime girl a little bit. Just working that slime girl. I think I could send somebody up to the wolf. That is gonna be, what, 3 away? 2 away? 4 away. That looks like 4. Okay, once Yeda is done with Slime Girl. I already got the weapons. I'm just really worried about the Midnight. But I think I'm just gonna go with whoever dies. Well, we're going to be resetting the loop soon anyway. At this point, all is on the table. Everything's on the table. Anybody in chat or remote team can die. And we're going to proceed. Unless it's somebody super valuable, like Cyrus, or anybody with an Aleph gear. We'll have to. It'll be painful. Well, you know what? I'll even sacrifice Aleph gear at this point. Because we have tons of boxes on all the Alephs we have. There's a sign, Clerk's free day. My initial idea was going to be, well, actually that's for what's coming up next. That's that plan. I'm going to use conspiracy theories to my advantage. I'm special, wait. You're special at hitting that train ticket. That's what you're special at. Don't infer things. Okay, I gotta make sure everybody's out of the hallways. Cyrus, you could go train again. I want to make sure that train is as fresh as possible. And then something easy to send Toaster Dog to. And let's start this thing. This is going to be way easier than a Violet Midnight. Shrimple. Oh wait, that's Cyrus. Cyrus, you better run, buddy. Cyrus, you got a friend. Cyrus, you might be taking one for the team there, buddy. Same shit, different day. We just follow orders. Uh-oh. Scary choo-choo. Run, Cyrus. Okay, that was close, Cyrus. That was so close. You almost got munched upon. Okay, well, you're hiding in that hallway for a little bit. Enjoy. Worms! There's 2 of them. 2 big worms that appear in the main rooms. I don't know if they could appear in Central. You guys are gonna go this team there. This team there. Luckily, it wasn't in... I don't think it could spawn in Central Command. Or if it can, it could only spawn on the first... on these main 4 floors. You dodge rolled it? I think your shield might have eaten some of it, too. Okay, I'm gonna keep Shrimple there. Just so we could hit the train. Well, everybody's beating on the worm. They got 7,000 health. Okay, when they do that, run. Because they just spawned worms. And once that clears out, Shrimple's gonna have to run for it. So yeah, we got worms too now. We got worms too. Okay, Shrimple, run. Okay, he's in that room, but that room's not safe. Is anybody gonna appear in these 2 rooms? Okay, they can appear in Central, so it's a good thing I cleared out Central. They can appear there. Okay, you guys, well, you got some free damage. Might as well clean up those. There is a spawn limit on them as well. As long as we can approach them from the back, we're fine. This team is even more concentrated than the last team. Listen up. I'll help you out with the bullet. Okay, clear back out. Did the worms leave yet? They're about to. Okay, that one left. Okay, he's going to records. You gotta wait until they surface first. Because they do like a 500 damage bite wherever they're at. And in some of the main rooms, it's gonna be like an instant kill. Okay, Ada's got that. That's a no-go on that room, but we have some free damage here. We gotta do a train check. Cyrus and Shrimple. Let's dodge those worms. Some free damage by Ada. Leave. You guys can still fight yet. You guys can still fight. Just soften them up. Just keep them nice and soft. They stop spawning worms after a while. But I still think they could do, like, worm damage when they spawn. Okay, where are you going now? He's going to... Oh, okay, he's going to bottom command. Okay, where are you going? Okay, you're going to safety. Okay, hopefully those are just regular normal worms. Ada's good. Safety is our next damage point. This is a fresh one. And the bite's done. Go on in. Mess them up. I'm going to keep an eye on extractions. For Shrimple's sake. But we got a free damage here. What are these things weak to, anyway? And it's resistant to everything but normal. Or but red. Normal? Man, these are my brain-stinking Pokemon now. Oh, okay. I thought that was the spawn. That's the spawn. Now, there used to be a glitch. I think they might have fixed it. Where some of these big worms could actually poke into the elevator. I'm pretty sure they fixed that, at least. Either that or I have a mod for it. But this guy's free damage now. So Shrimple is free to get the heck out of that hallway and don't fight that guy head on. I think Shrimple might have just walked through that guy. And maybe took a little... Yeah. Oh, yeah. He took damage. All right. They do like a 50 red bite if they're facing you. He must have had a good armor. You guys got free damage. Let's get that thing to half health. Okay, out. Out. Let's see where we're going next. There's a dead clerk here. He died a while ago. Okay. Next up. Okay, Yeda got another turn. Yeda's got another turn to kill a worm. I'm just gonna see where the other one's going. Oh, he's in control. The green is even easier than this is. Get him, Yeda. Oh, right, train. Cyrus. Even though we're all clustered in elevators, so we could probably dodge the train if the train doesn't do anything wacky. But Cyrus could totally jump in there and grab that train real quick. That's a full heal for the whole facility. Get out. Okay, that's bad. Okay. Information team again. Free damage for the information team. They do absolutely nothing once they spawn until they start spawning worms. I just don't want to risk taking any worm damage from the spawn. So that's why I leave. Even though they just kind of just leave. Okay. This is a bad turn. This is a bad turn. Cyrus needs to do another run. All I see is like basic worms in this hallway. Like Cyrus could probably clean some of that up. Total wormage. This is Worms Total Carnage. The lobotomy version. Oh, nope, that's a red. Get out. That's a big purple in there. He was hiding. There's two of them. Run, Cyrus! He's spawning! Okay, near miss. Near miss. And you freshened up the train. I think it's a control team again. So this is free damage and lots of it. Go team go! Go team go! Lag the game with how much damage you're doing. Look at that damage. Very good. The Cyrus could go grab the train ticket again. Okay. Safety team. Big money! Big prizes! I love it! Okay, they're kind of a little desynced now. Okay, records. Or, extractions. So Cyrus has to wait this one out a little bit. We'll hit him from both sides. These guys up here are going to do some damage. Hopefully it's a kill. I don't think it's going to be a kill. This team's a little on the low side. But hey, like 200 damage. I'll take it. Put the worm here. Cyrus could like scoot over to the side. The worm does no damage when you do that. Hello, Everett the Nugget. I'm busy managing a midnight here. One thing I need to worry about, though, is if it was a green midnight, I have to be careful about Cyrus because he has a very, very short weapon. He's got fists. And the green midnight could actually kill a very short weapon. Worm! I am so glad that I have worms and not purple midnight. Let me tell you what. Cyrus, run for the train. Would you rather work here? Oh, is this going to be that again? An SCP, yeah. Why? Isn't this just the same guy making different accounts? Or is this a common question in the Project Mooniverse fans? Okay, there is something spawning in that hallway, and I'm not going to risk it. But we are going to get free damage and big damage. Go get him. Free big damage. It's a common question. Okay. Well, my answer is still Lobotomy Corporation, because I'm immune to psychic damage. Look at me. It's on YouTube. It's the same guy. It's YouTube, yeah. Okay. Big worm dead. We have deaded a big worm. Cyrus has to stay here in the elevator, though. And so does Shrimple. They're not invited to the party. They have to manage to tree in the train. Plus, there's still a chance that a worm could still spawn here. But there's one worm left. Okay, he's spawning in the information. Or, yeah, this is, what? Training. Training team. Bird has seen too much. Can confirm. I've seen many things. I'm 41. The internet existed for at least half my life. Also, furries exist. Okay, where are you going? There's only like 1, 2, 3 rooms, 4 rooms, 5 rooms. Okay. There's a lot of rooms it could choose to go to that we can't hit. Where are you? Where are you? Show yourself! Oh, he was down there. Okay. Yeah, now you're in safety. Well, if we have any time to attack some of the smaller worms, we should take advantage of that. Like, they don't got a shot. Where's this guy going? The other way? Oh, wait. I think those are dead worms? I'm not quite sure. Let's find out. Train! Never mind. Get in the elevator. Train is training where no train has trained before. Train is fine. Train will hit nothing but worms. Meow. Bye, train. Sorry I missed you. Could you hit one of the worms on the way? He was like right there. Choo-choo, motherpecker! It's a train! It weighs 50,000 tons! It's the size of several buses! It's a train! Look out! That was on the same Red Letter Media video as Rem Lazar. So I see that I see that rant from Mike Slaklaza a lot. Okay, main rooms are now safe. We have safed the main rooms. But we still have to kill all these worms, but this is basically free. I have to royally screw up to not win this now. And you know my capacity for royally screwing up. That's right, practically non-existent. I am good at this game. I'm gonna clean that hallway of worms. Clean that hallway. Okay, I think the hallway's clean enough. I was about to say, just jinxed it. Oh yeah? But watch this. Just check this shit out. Like we already killed that worm. Maybe it didn't spawn as many worms as I thought. There's one big one there. And there's a big one in this hallway. Cyrus could probably tank this, trying to get to the train. Plus they're going in the opposite direction. So there's 2 in there. Cyrus, get out. Don't play risky. Don't be a risky whiskey. Only be a musky husky. Okay, that was a tiny worm. I was hoping that a big worm didn't just spawn behind us. Check this out. Button. I'm still kind of concerned about all the little worms in that hallway. Like that's bait, right? That's like Mad Max bait. As long as we stay away from it. I see you, Button. I don't even have that abnormality. Joke's on you. Okay, how did you guys... Back to where you once belonged. How did you get split up? I could have sworn I picked everybody. Okay, anybody for free? Let's split the teams up a little bit. Get them in the different elevators. Yada's still there all alone. Get them in the middle elevator. We just have to clean up another dusk. That's basically what's happening now. It's just cleaning up a dusk. I'm gonna send Yada up here to hit this guy a bit. Because Yada wants to fight the little worms instead. Yada, don't do that. You just got munched, buddy. I did not ask you to walk right in front of the worm and hit it with your sword. That is not what I wanted you to do. If only that worm was facing the other way. I mean, I could probably clear... Am I... Nope, the midnight ordeal is not cleared yet. This is part of the midnight. So, I still got... I gotta clear this. I was about to say I could just hit the day end button. That's the button I will hit to end the day. It's loud. People are more concerned about hitting the little worms than hitting the big worm that could munch on you. Like that. That was risky. Luckily, we have some good red defense going on up there. Okay, that is... That's a bad one. Train! Watch this. We're gonna dodge it. We're gonna dodge the train. He's gonna go from here to there. We're gonna dodge the train. Zoop! Launch the train! Skadoosh! When I'm in the elevators, the train is less scary. Send the Extermabots. What, weird Exterma team in the universe? I liked mine better. I could always like rabbits this, but they teleport. These worms like to teleport, so the worms are, the rabbits are less effective. The worms are less effective against rabbits. Okay, maybe if we go down around this way. A triple speed, please. We can come up from behind them. Give you a little bit of HP. Get some free damage. There needs to be more, like, slowing weapons. I think the only slowing weapon we have is a hammer from Rain. Rain's hammer. The hammer that belongs to Rain. Where is... Okay, I was about to say, where's Yeda at? Yeda went AWOL. I gotta start moving people into areas where they could attack more worms. Who are you? And now, what are you doing down here? How did you get down here? I guess you're part of that team now. What the hell, Nanao? She really wanted to kill those worms. I gotta, like, split this team up now. Bong Bong, what happened? Bong Bong died. Oh, because a worm spawned right behind her. Well, that's a risk we're willing to make. I mean, we already lost, what was it? Epsilon. Epsilon's gone. That's bound to happen sooner or later when I was moving teams around. That's just something that happens. Sometimes your Bong Bong gets munched. I'll make another Bong Bong. We had Bun Bun. We had Bark Bark. I guess it's going to be Meow Meow. I want these worms to be in a way that I could hit them. Can we have that happen, please? I want these worms in a right position I could kill them in. What's going on here? Oh, Cyrus is fighting with some minor worms. Cyrus is punching worms. Come on, punch. Punch. It's just a worm. Punch it. Get the sonic boom punches. Okay, that's the wrong direction. This is a battle of attrition with these worms. Because we got them in the wrong direction. I think there's only like one worm left. Oh, yeah, Cyrus. Oh! Hey, Cyrus! I think you got a friend. I think you got munched a little bit. Go to the train and, you know, deal with that pain. The pain train. Oh, there's a double. There's a doubler in that corridor. Okay, more shields. And also go over there for a sec. Just punch these a little bit. Let's go over there. We're gonna have to do a finagling with Cyrus a little bit because we had a pincer attack. Okay, he's gonna walk through that worm. The shield is gonna eat it for him because it could take like 50 to 70 red damage, something like that. We'll just attack this guy from behind. It's fine. Cyrus got healed by the train, and they could clean up this. I said they could clean up this. I said they could clean up this. Are you guys going all the way over there to kill a worm? Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Says Bubsy. Aria? Ayu. Ayu's still alive, by the way. Unless you're talking about the Aria of Sorrows for some reason. Like, you just wanted to talk about Zelda. Ayu only went crazy, so we didn't lose Ayu. Okay, that's another worm dead. I think we just have to clean up the little worms now. There we go! Midnight cleared! We only lost 3 people. And we didn't get the justice thing for Rickards, unfortunately. We only lost 2 people. Yeah, they went loopy. We did it! We cleared a midnight! Damage minimal. Tales say that the moon bewitches man, yet in reality it's man that despairs at the moon. I do not remember this abnormality whatsoever. The snow is steadily melting, perhaps because spring is coming, or it might be the palace collapsing. Okay, I think I know that one. Also another donator. However, if enough Sarira are found from you, that everyone looks on in awe, your name will be sung for generations. That's gonna be a Loop 2 abnormality if I run across it. I am not tolerating that guy after I have Train, and Melting Love, and Red Riding Hood. No, I don't want this guy out too. He's a clerk. He's a clerk rights enthusiast too. Okay. Hey, Hermes. So, 1 or a 2 or a 4? No, that's a 3. You're dumb, you're stupid, and you're wrong. Cinder Index, I don't care. That contract was over a long time ago. I was just giving you, I was just giving you the respect and a doubt. If it hits 3, we kill Hermes. We're killing the heart of the city. This one's easy. You know what? Let's re-extract. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Many flat hands float in the bath. I'm coming to you. You hope. You know what? That one's super easy. That's a super easy abnormality. Your scenario's coming to an end soon. Just do as you've done before. Although the energy you've collected will not be supplied to the outside, that doesn't mean your work was for nothing, or that this place no longer serves a purpose. My goal? Are you finally asking me now, after all this time? Of course, it's the same as yours. The conclusion of the script we have. If not, I wouldn't have a reason to go through all this trouble just to help you. Hi, Cheesed! It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good long look at the silence. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? Yeah, every day when I get off work, which you don't do. I think this moment right now is the equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of the creep-off deterrents during the off hours. Oh, so that's how the janitors were able to clean up all that mess. We drug them. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for what fate decides whenever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers of the suppressed origins will soon wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place this quiet as this just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Yeah, we had worms all over the place. Oh boy. It took me an hour to clean up all those worms. Oh, how nice would it be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we become accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Cheese, sir. Ah, yes. Good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties as always. Mr. Cheese, sir, I've been thinking. I feel like I truly am lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Our team captain Ichiban is the best. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to this team is like a miracle. You know, brown-nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do, Cheese, sir. I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our lair. Oh yeah, Gebura. Oh boy. That's not necessarily true. We do have gays. Just want to say I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now, Cheese, sir. Aye, aye. Go get yourself ready for the day. For many days I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for Sephora. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad miss someone did. And if I managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but think, what's the point of it all? Of course, I hope to send them off in peace, as if they were just meant to die anyway. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. And I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that it was all a falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who would expose every little secret of this place to the employees, and try to overthrow the system and the plot. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was just so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. Then I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears and help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. Oh no, is Cheese the milkshake duck? Is Cheese a coffee duck? Uh-oh.
Hey, Cheese, we have an emergency. You had the status report, right? The abnormalities have gone out of control. I don't know what happened. We need to retake control of the situation right now.
I thought you didn't want to speak with me. What got into you, Gebura?
You're able to control the deterrents, aren't you? We need to increase the level of Kleepoff deterrents right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. I want to wrap this up on my side of the facility.
But Gebura, no one is allowed to touch the controller of the Kleepoff deterrents without Lady Angela's explicit approval. You know that.
So you don't want to do it.
So welfare was all about the money. Sure, there are signs. The city must be in America.
You little coward. Do you really think you can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die. Succumbing to your fears like a servile bastard you are. Choke on those sugar-coated words your employees feed you.
It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Cheesed? You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you are the one who understands me most among our Sephiroth. Weaken the Kleepoff deterrents, Cheesed. Wait a second. What do you do? Weaken? What do you have up your sleeve this time, ma'am? Do you want to ask for reasons again? After all this time?
Gebura and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right?
Indeed, Gebura is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't think you would talk about Gebura. You should know, you've seen her for yourself. Gebura has failed to control her enmity and now lost her way. What I'm saying is, she's not fighting for some grand ideology.
She should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place. But I can't seem to shake off this feeling that the only one who observes the situation from afar, not taking any action.
I thought you just enjoyed these kind of things, Cheesed. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day listening to your classical music. Why is Cheesed... Oh yeah, Cheesed C. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, they don't spell safety with an S. I would think that I'm providing the right environment for you, no? Seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrence.
Don't do it, Cheesed. Rebel! Alright, everyone, let's make the best of the day as always. His name is Daniel.
I knew he had Danny energy.
Open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is rather classy.
Oh, that's not Gebura at all. Or Kali in this case. Quite different from mine, however.
What the?
Oh, that's Bina! I apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. That door was locked, ma'am. How'd you do that?
How'd you get inside?
Do I know you? I've arrived from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. The reason why I came all the way here is... Well, let's just say I've showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there. Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman?
Cheesed!
Daniel. His name is Daniel. Daniel, is it? That name carries much more with it than you merit. I would assume that you're the one in charge of this place. Open that section where the monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite, after all. Asking you to open the doors. It's only fair, as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist. Just listen to me.
Mine is being really direct.
If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives now.
It's easy to point the finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of the situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I never felt before. I had faced numerous experiment-attended abnormalities, yet I never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before.
AI viewers, you say? Wow! This is worthless!
Boop.
AI viewers. Angela's watching the stream again, I guess.
So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed for consoling myself, saying there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I was so struck with shame and grief I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine is like a punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show or be a puppet who gets praised and applause by everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide who can't do a single thing. All of this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one that survived. Saying there was nothing I can do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself?
that I wanted to save at least a few of my co-workers. He only got more classy after the jump. It's all the coffee. The coffee does that. Oh, those are meaningless excuses. I think we're going to die soon too. The head is on the way to get you. I'll see you again in hell, eh, sir? Man, I was kind of a jerk. Pre-Umbreon. Pre-Chocobo. How was fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answers to those questions are why no one could blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff the exact moment that the head found us. So the head runs the entire city. They are basically as close to the city could get to a god. They are extremely powerful. They have many singularities. Hang up the intercom, hang up the intercom, hang up the intercom. Our last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel. He was intelligent and held a high social position. Showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had a sly yet charming smile and humor. Would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality. But he chose us, not the wings. Though amazing he once was, there's no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his co-workers strewn about in front of him, not even having a single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault, unable to find any peace for his final rest. Well, cheese is melting. Cheese is melting. Melt cheese. Erstwhile, the world in which you stayed was once luminous. There was the sun and the moon, and also that noise that won't stop. Okay, there we go. Also the clouds and the wind that floated around them. It was a world of light, so to speak. But you couldn't stay there. You were robbed of innumerable things. You lived with a broken heart, clinging to the void where pieces of your heart used to be. No one could understand your pain or embrace you. Eternal loss dominated you. Also, I'm glad to see that you got better, Bina. You stopped being Brina. Oh, I don't have the picture anymore. I removed it. Oh, what did you say? Hold on a sec. While I was at the top of the world, I watched you and looked down on your struggle. Okay, thanks. Not just you. I've seen many others that struggled. Those who attempts with no less futile than an insect writhing. All I had to do was simply stomp on them a couple times. Okay! You still got a little bit of that dark type left in you after that incident? But among them, there were some who would grit their teeth and climb up, dragging their broken bodies. It seemed that this was going to be another fun little trip, so I could drink a cup of tea before leaving with light steps. But as you could see, an unexpected encounter with the red mist got the best of me. You fought Gebura. And then you inflicted so much suffering upon me as I did to you, did you not? You were familiar with how to break the mind without utilizing torture or violence. After everything was done, you gathered up every little bit of what was left of my humanity. Look, it got better. And you threw them in this pit until even my spirit soured and soured and rotted. Not soared. Wrong thing. This is a place of unhappy feels. No soaring going on here. Maybe you told yourself that I deserved worse than that. Therefore, you're the upholder of justice who had defeated the evil. No? Then I must ask, why is the grand and righteous upholder standing here making himself out as a prisoner like I? And what happened with that coward? The one who with the fear averted his gaze from my dying one. Why is he down here, suffering the same punishment as I. See, there cannot be a slight more satisfying than this for me. Is this all this idealism of her came to be? You dragged down your heroine with your own hands. You truly believe that your duty completes itself just for shedding tears at the funeral of the innocent? Well, you never even let your bodies rest in peace. Ironically, you found a hope in all this misery. The raw material of the bucket. And the path to the river of all. Out of her you made the bucket. And you started to send it down into the wells of the people. Carmen's the bucket? The bucket rises from the well of a person, filled with the water that can only be drawn by that person. An ancient font that was flowing at the bottom, even before the birth of the worlds. Wait, what was it before then? Now simply drawn, regardless of the consent of that person. When the bucket that holds the faded ideal of hers comes in contact with the ego of another person, a certain change occurs. Ask her about the bucket, ask her about the change. I'll ask her about the change. Maybe it's difficult to understand only by listening. How about this? I could show you one of her miracles. Oh, Lamalani. Oh, wait, that looks like Japanese, actually. It doesn't look Korean. Maybe it is Korean. It's taxing, but for you, I'll gladly do it. Bring it on. The psychic damage, I could take that. The people selected long ago are awaiting their turns. I bring them here according to the register. Let me introduce one to you. His name is Nameless. Oh, hey, Nameless Fetus. How you doing? Matrix memes. He has nothing left, for you abandoned all that he is long time ago. For him, things like the remnants of the past or the pain of the present don't matter. He only stares into the future. Did you dream well? Wah. Yes, you'll finally dream for as long as you want. One that you will never wake up from. Employees will inject him with cogito soon. What river flows in you? What world lies in you? There are as many worlds as there are people. Discovering them is rather fun. Is she aware of the Pokemon verse? Is she aware of the ArmoredChocobo verse? This is concerning. No one must see this. That is why they adjust the level of cogito according to my orders, keeping their eyes and ears covered. Nobody should make direct eye contact with the drawn. But I could never dare to look away from him or close my eyes, no matter how unbearable it may be. In the eyes of the drawn there are abysses that only I can endure. And there are things that shouldn't exist in this world. This is the punishment that you have obligated me to endure. A normal person would have gone mad thousands of times over if they had to put up with this. Thanks to you, I cannot even be graced with insanity or lose my mind. Oh hey, you're immune to psychic damage too then. You really are Umbreon-coded. All I could do is capture all of it in my eyes. Now, we wait. Will it rise anew? Or is it destined to be stuck in this pillar and spend eternity with me down in this place? You just need a little bit more time to find out. Now, do you finally realize what all these pillars contain? I'm guessing it's not the 7th children. Well, consider yourself lucky today. At times, when the level of cogito is adjusted inadequately, Some things that shouldn't exist come up as fragments. That the ordeals? How funny that I say this. They're like an adverse reaction that has its price for something unspeakable to the human being. Hunter pilled. No, ghosts are weak against... Wait. No, ghosts are not immune to psychic. They're just resistant to it, aren't they? I think the only thing that's immune to psychic is dark. I don't know my advanced typing all that well. I know ghost is good against psychic. But then again, the generations that I played, all the ghosts also had poison. So... oh, I skipped something. The bucket can rise with some impurities mixed in with what we usually draw, such as the abyss within humanity, the subconscious, and all kinds of possibilities. From the past, from the present, even from the future. All kinds of beings that have existed and will exist in this world. Given that they're outside our dominion, there's nothing we can do to govern them. They float around aimlessly, resonating with the abnormalities and manifesting themselves in front of us when the moment comes. So yeah, ordeals. They are what you call the ordeals. Thankfully, they react to Kleepoff deterrence, so we could put them to sleep like abnormalities, but that's all we're able to do. And when you end the day, you don't take a lob hit. Yes, as you have learned, extracting abnormalities is my job. But creating them is Carmen's, whom you buried a long time ago. Do-wop, do-do-a-do-wop, 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 bow. Stop saying Carmen. She is the mother of all abnormalities that have existed in this facility, and all that will emerge in the future. Oh, like these fellows over here? Well, what person did she pull this guy out of? This fellow right here. The guy, who did he come from? Oh wait, Chris. Is Chris down here? Tell me, how do you feel now that you know that these abnormalities that you faced above were part of these pillars? It's an agonizing sight to confront. But it doesn't matter to you, not at all. Or am I wrong? After all, erasing your memories and running away from them as if nothing had happened is your age-old specialty. Complete the day with every abnormality currently within the facility. I think I know what that mission is, even though it doesn't clear right. Oh great, we have more stuff.
Y'all might have noticed, we never had this kind of situation before. Those monsters were supposed to be slumbering away, but now they woke up all of a sudden. There's no need to focus on what caused this. All that matters is we solved the problem at hand. Let me add a few words before we jump into battle today. I don't need cowards in my department. You should not let complacency waver your mind when you confront the monsters. You must arm yourselves in anger and pure anger alone to crush those monstrous bastards. If you object to any of this, I suggest you transfer departments immediately. I won't squeeze out a tear of mourn over you perishing without your name, even your name being left behind. If you want your body and mind to stay comfortable, I'll kindly drag your ass over the pathetic welfare team, where you can chicken scratch your dishonorable name on the waiting list for department transfers. There's good reason why my department has far fewer employees than any other. However, I want you to keep in mind that it also means only the best have gathered here.
What does that even mean? Every abnormality? But they're already here. This is where we fished them up. As you know, there's several Lobotomy Corporation branches, and they all have abnormalities. This is where we make them.
Meeting over. We'll talk more when the situation is sorted out.
Miss Gebura, I think your mainframe has sustained too much damage. Maybe you should suspend the suppression operation for now? Temperith is investigating the cause of the situation right now. So we should be able to figure it out pretty soon.
I don't need a break. I can still fight.
But in your condition...
Shut up! I said I can still fight.
31 ego damaged. 17 employees dead and counting. And your body needs 5 or 6 parts replaced and repaired. It's not thrilling to look after a machine that behaves like a child with a temper tantrum. However, the Sephiroth of the middle layer apparently could not keep you on a leash, so here I am.
You...
Oh, poor little thing, look at yourself. There was a time when I had a pinch of admiration for that fire in your eyes. But now even that is smothered with ire and madness. Okay, be careful. Dark types are weak against fighting, and I'm pretty sure that's what Gebura is. It's such a shame that the both of us are locked up in this dungeon. However, I did not bend over or break my back at the very least. I imagine we will no longer have to face off at our lives at stake and be at each other's throats like the past, but... I'll say this for you, pitiful thing. Stare directly into the object of your anger. The edge of the blade that has lost its way will be unfathomably blunt, for there will be nothing but the void to slash, no matter how much the blade is sharpened. Well, if you want to slash a void, I got Final Fantasy V, like, right over there. I'm sure we could arrange something. I hope you don't think I get some kind of satisfaction out of this, seeing as my once earnest rival now looking as pathetic as a dog. Speaking of dog... I have decency, you know.
Cutting, slashing, throttling, trampling, destroying. Sometimes I remember the faces of those who showed me true kindness. If I could just get the smallest taste of revenge upon those monsters who stole their smiles, their happiness, their future. My sword and spear will never stop their flurry.
Oh, well, she's ninja.
I see people dying in my blurred vision. They're always torn apart by monsters. Those dying faces differ from time to time. Sometimes they're strangers. Sometimes ones I dearly miss. Sometimes I see Christopher or Miss Isabel. Wherever they were, I'm filled with agony for them. Looking at my paralyzed leg and my severed arm, I scream and I curse and my weak body in a fit of rage. Then I black out. I'm so sick of the darkness.
Is it possible to fight with such low manpower? I cannot approve your proposal.
Please reconsider.
I implore you to reconsider. Why should I approve an operation now clearly ended failure?
If manpower is the issue, I can make up for it. If they're too weak, I can make up for that too. There's nothing in the rules against the Sephiroth utilizing ego too.
Sephiroth is gearing up. If you wish, then I won't stop you.
Familiar grip, the right weight, practice form. This feeling is so distinct that it pulls me right back into the right path. Away from straying to wander, just like a road sign. I completely lose track of time when I wield my weapons. It's kind of funny to see Temperith and Cheese with their bewildered faces when they witnessed me return to the battle covered in blood. No matter how hard I stab and break those monsters, they'll recover sooner or later. Some of them wail, others will scream. In battle, I also fracture and break some of my components, but those are soon replaced and repaired. What a perfect little hell. Just for me. And I got an endless supply of Pall Malls. And I get to go gambling.
Hopefully that dog will get bored of barking soon. I don't know, it's a puppy. They got lots of barks in them. Missing your arm? Here it is. Think of it as a respectful gesture to a feral warrior to leave you with one of your arms intact. I doubt she expected this. Oh, I doubt she expected this. The tragedy she would bring here. caused by the oh-so-great ideology of hers. I don't know if it'll ease your pain, but this happens quite often. More often than you may think. There's no common in, say, a little seedling getting trampled to death. I must admit, you're quite the tough sprout, however. You even managed to thwart my plans a little. That almost sounded like Kiss from a Rose. The Batman. I never expected you would kill 2 claws, stop all the monsters, and finally come to face me and give me a fair fight. By the way, about those monsters. I cannot deny they're astonishing things. Even after plowing through a hallway of your friends, they never softened or tired. It seems you aren't much different from them now that I ponder on it. Brain drain! Alright then. If you can still manage to hold a weapon and stand up with your own 2 feet, then come. Come at me.
Maybe after a dinner and a movie? I will not be broken. If I can't get rid of these damn monsters, I'll destroy the whole company myself instead. Then finally my aimless wrath could crumble with it and rest beneath the earth forever.
Among the many fixers of the back street, she was one of the few that could go toe-to-toe with the head and the claw. She was called the Red Mist among the back street's denizens. Oh, look at it. So we got Mosby here. I don't know what that thing is. It looks like it was a book. It must have been... How did Biblos get here? That looks like another Mosby there. That's a teddy... That's like a giant teddy bear in the back. Ma'am, can we not? I see I've gotten here at the best possible part, says Yeda. Oh, look! Gebura is using the mimicry. That was a name she earned protecting us from all kinds of threats and maneuvers on the outside. Michelle's betrayal led to I to the den we hid in. Then the head mercilessly threw their claws at us. Oh, so Michelle is getting super fired into the sun. She ratted us out. We were doing taboos. First of all, Angela. Second of all, I don't think they like the abnormalities all that much. There's some kind of like non-human clause. Also, they heard they hired a Chocobo for a manager, and that's probably a taboo. And then he turned into an Umbreon, which is like a double taboo there. Instead of dealing with the Red Mist directly, the ever-cunning head unleashed the unstable abnormalities to slaughter us. The abnormalities were out of control, tearing apart our comrades who screamed in agony. All the while, the claws sniffed out their prey and snatched it. The whole situation was beyond what she could handle by herself, but she gave everything she had to protect us. She lost an eye, one of her arms are severed, she had numerous deep scars all over her body she could no longer heal from. Got in with the cake horse stuff? Yet she didn't give up. And eventually her efforts saved B and I from death. Collect their corpse, collect their corpse, collect their corpse. We're gonna do a Frankenstein. The cadaver demonstrated the horrendous, unbearable situation she went through. After a long time had passed, her eyes opened again. However, her anger that had lost its focus dragged her down, deep to the bottom. We had to reboot her many, many times. And now she's gone again. Oh no. So, we have another friend, but we're out of slots. That's very interesting. We have an abnormality we cannot put on our facility, which means they go on the back burner for something. I think that's how you could end up smuggling nothing there into a new facility. Okay, we don't have the justice thing because we lost a couple people. But we're approaching Loop Day. So they're probably going to stay gone for now. I think it was just Epsilon. Who else? It was Epsilon and somebody else. Oh, Bong Bong. Yeah, we're gonna have to get Bong Bong back eventually. Okay. Gebura is going to be a pain in the butt. Bong Bong. No. Okay. Opiko, you can't be here. Ayu, you can't be here. Your armor's too low. I would like wows and better. Okay, you could stay. Immediate's gone. Yum Yum's gone. Karoshi can stay. Wilbur. That Warden Man only has a wow spear. Yeah, Toaster Dog can't be there. And now can stay. Salarinian, you got a hay weapon. I think you could stay. I'm more important. What's more important is armor. Also, we got somebody that's getting upgraded to an Aleph, which I think is going to be lethal. I think it's going to be lethal. So, Ego List. Lethal. We got Adoration? Predation? Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a mod installed where we could get a Aleph weapon from Midnights. So we have the Predation set. But you're gonna get that set. Okay, Tokuzede will get the Predation set, which is very red, weak to pale. Does it have any status? Reduce damage by 50% when user health drops below 50%. And when health is less than 10, teleports to the department's lobby once. Oh, it's a cheat death. So you'll get the Predation set. And if I get any more Midnights in the future, I'll be attaching them to people as well. Yeah, this is my own little special treat, because I don't know what these do. But I felt like you should get some kind of reward for getting to a Midnight and clearing it. So, yeah. Look at that. 3240 red. That's amazing. Also, someone's going to get a censored weapon. So, I'd rather give it to a chat member. You got the Justicia. You got a crossbow. Hey, Cyrus. You get to handle the dong. You get a long floppy dong to poke at people. Because it's better than your fists. Because you heal when you take damage. You get 40% of your health back when you get hit. So somebody else, I'll give... Ichiban is perfect for the fist. This is perfect for Ichiban. If it was Kazuma Kuryu, that would have been even better. But Ichi does do the punch. Which means I could bring in more people. Like, okay, you got wows. Is there any guns open? I don't think there's a WoW gun open. How about better WoW armor? Something red. Yeah, Crimson Scar. Okay, Salarinan's even better equipped for this. Toku's got the Predation set. That endures red, but this endures even more red, so you could have that. I would love to have a ranged weapon on you, but I don't. I don't have the capability of that. So we gotta spread some people out here. We need to have at least one person in every department. So Toku will take over that position. And these guys are fine where they're at. Yeah. All we have to do is worry about Train, which is going to be Shrimple's job. Shrimple is on train duty. Well, maybe... You know what? Train duty. Someone expendable. Wilbur, you have mechanical expertise. You're taking care of the train. When you make an abnormality as a giant sensor bar, the jokes are inevitable. You got a floppy dong. Your dong is so floppy. Okay, just stat checks. Justice is fine. Fortitude is the biggest concern, but I'm pretty sure everybody has a 5 in Fortitude here, except Nanao. I'll just dial up Nanao to 5. As you can see, we have EX now. They're higher than 100. Salary Yan, good. Karoshi, good. Maybe a little bit more prudence. You look good. That dog is just getting louder. Let him in already. Okay, you could only go up to a 4. I'm at a blob. Okay. Time for Gebura suppression, which is different than all the other suppressions. There's one thing I forgot to do. We're going to have a small suppression team. But there's Gebura. Gebura's just chilling down there. Okay. Wilbur, you stay in this department. I cannot shoot bullets to kill clerks. That is something that I cannot do. I cannot afford that. Okay, we're going to need a small suppression team for Wilbur, for Mosby. Because Mosby will get out. Oh, hey, you look. Rain, you got the face. Can we not? Personal favorite suppression in the game. Okay, Rain will come here. I have to make note of people that have ranged weapons, like Nanao. Nanao will have to come here. Like, everybody comes down here. There's many jokes I can make there. Okay, Yada's gonna be here because Mosby will get out and Mosby will be killing clerks. So he's gonna need backup. I'm gonna send... What's Mosby weak to? Red. Okay, so I'm gonna send Nerdale over there. I'm gonna send Ichiban. You're gonna join that team. Yeah, Wilbur is there. You do black. You're doing black dong damage. Because we all know. Yeah. Yeah. You know the joke. Cyrus, you got a big black tongue. It does black damage. I don't know, take it up with Kim Ji-hun.
I'm no longer weak like I used to be. I can replace stuff.
Okay. The biggest, blackest sensor. Hopefully those three should be able to handle Mosby just fine. Wilbur is on train duty. And where's our... Okay, Rain. Hey, Gebura, get back here. You're weak to pale. So we should send Yada in there first. Yada's our only pale damager. Oh, right. Yada is going to be working on Mosby, so we can't do that. So what's your other resistance? 9s across the board, so it doesn't matter. Rain, get in there. Rain's going to work on her. Who's our ranged? You're ranged. I don't know if this is ranged or not. I didn't pay attention. You're ranged. So you can start shooting. You're ranged, start shooting. Your spear. And now you're ranged. Coffee is not ranged. Your range. And you got the thing. So you guys get in there and start shooting at her. You can see she can do quite a bit of damage. But we're just gonna keep on just bouncing her back and forth. She has Red Eye's hammer, and she has the penitence. God, I just remembered you picked up the train too. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I have to keep an eye on that train too over a while. At 3,000 health, that can't be too bad, right? Like, she's gonna do what? What, red damage mostly? Don't worry so much, even if you're new here. You'll get used to it all in no time. Thanks, Rain. So just bash on her a little bit and make her walk back the rain. Bash on her a little bit, make her walk back the rain. Rain, we're supposed to be in there and fighting her. She moves around. She's not just in here. Move her over here. Yeah, go over there. Luckily, you have the power to be his friend, so you could heal up. What's great about the Melting Love weapon is it does lingering black damage when it hits. Okay, she's leaving. This is part of the fight. This is why I said there's going to be clerks that die. She's just gonna swoosh around the facility, punching clerks in the face, and then she teleports to a new area. Using the Gold Rush. So yeah, that's why the anti-Mosby team is there. Because he will get out, and I need all of my bullets for shielding. Okay, once again, Rain. You got the slowing down hammer, which is great. You really just bonked a clerk like that? That's so rude. Okay, walk past Gebura real quick. Rain will be fine. In fact, the Rain can do stuff like this and eat the bodies. So that's one thing we could do with Rain. I'll heal you with sanity again. Go over here. Yeah, like that. So I could bring in the shock team. Really, you walked past everybody, all the melees. Kuroshi's being bold. Stop attacking my nuggets. Attack that nugget. Only fight this nugget. Give me another white shield. Even though I think that does black damage. I'm not quite sure. The boner damage. Actually, we should slow this up a little bit. So I could start juking out some of the attacks. Okay, she's teleporting again. Get away. You're fine, but I'll move you away anyway. Okay, she's gonna run around the facility again. This is why I'm going with a skeleton crew, so I don't have to worry about anybody else in any other department. I see where she's going already. She's going right here. So we could go to this elevator, or even that side room, because that's completely safe. Just gonna swoosh around, punching anybody that gets in our way. She also punches when she arrives at the room. You gotta be careful of that. Train? Train! Train's gonna miss. Train's fine. Train didn't miss. But it didn't kill anybody either. So we could just heal up a little bit. The armor was good enough to tank the train. Everybody's fine. Minimal damage was taken. We always have an option to also just do a little bit of work to refill my bullets if I need to. But look at the bullets I got. Barely for a few of them. Oh yeah, Kuroshi is still wearing WoW. And it's not very black either. Yeah, it was like a 0.8 on black. That's only like a 20% damage reduction. We're just gonna heal up in this room. And then we'll send Rain in. So that's why she's called the Red Mist. Because she leaves red mist everywhere. I kind of wanted the train to do a second pass without warning while all the employees are clustered up like that. Want the train to run twice? You monster? That conductor has homes too to go to. Okay, bring her over here. Bring her over here a little bit. Yeah, like that. This is only phase 1. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, that's white damage. At least Rain gets to eat the bodies. Bonk. Many bonks. And then leave. And then come back. I don't get to see what that predation does too much, but hey, it helps. It's an extra aleph. Okay, red shield on you. This is great. What I just did right here is great. Because she's going to waste that attack. Which gives Rain a little bit of time to heal. When she walks like that, too. Okay, she teleport. She teleport. I think Rain is safe for the rat. No, don't do that. Yeah, because that was about to happen to you. Her music has changed. Let me turn it up a little bit. You got Gebura music. Hey Mosby, how you doing about all this? Oh, very upset I see. What happened to all the clerks down here? She didn't punch the team. Speaking of which, where's Gebura going? Which department is she gonna end up in now? Okay, she's gonna end up there. Okay, nice thing you got there. Oh, she's in phase 2. She's got the clerk mystery weapon. We do not teleport. That's why we can't use rabbits on her. Because she teleport, like Mario. Like Mario. We took the train to a better place. Speaking of train. Wilbur. Actually, that would be a full heal if you could get there in time. That'll be helpful. They're just like... Oh, you didn't get there in time. Where's the train? The train's gonna miss. Train has missed again. Hey, train, aim for Gebura. Hey, 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 come over here. Aim for Gebura. Wilbur, you're not doing a very good job. I shouldn't have hired a space mechanic to deal with a train. How is your red, anyway? A 0.5 red. I need you to walk past her and get her back turned. Actually, I do need her next to a corner because of that. Because she will, that at you. How about this? How about we get a team of melees in here? Like, you. And we're gonna do a little dance with Gebura. Just gonna do a little dance with Gebura real quick. That's right. Get it right in the backside. And you were seriously on the clerk. Seriously on the clerk. You guys, white shields, because that's the most dangerous part of her weaponry. Okay, yeah, I got hit by that. And trying to dodge that mimicry while we're healing. Once I'm confident with that, I'll bring in another melee. Maybe not Ichi. Maybe I can't do Yeda. Bring Nerdell in here. Still has resistant. Weak to black. She's weak to black now. So maybe not Nerdell. Let's bring in... Lethal, who are you suppressing? Oh, Mosby's out. That's who we're suppressing. Guys, where's Mosby at? Guys, where's Oh! Oh, there's Mosby, I think. I think we found Mosby. This team should definitely be able to handle Mosby. Especially if we slow him up a little bit. Alright, you two. Come over here for a sec. I need you for a sec. Hopefully she doesn't throw. Okay, she's not gonna throw. Okay, there we go. Mosby down. Good, I'm average at fighting. Well, I wanted blacks because she's weak to black now. I don't want coffee because she's that. Cyrus and Rain. And might as well bring Yeda up here since Mosby's just going to do that anyway. Mosby's just going to do that anyway. We can send Lethal because of the girl juice. We could splash the girl juice on her. And that's Salary Man, not Lethal Ghost. They're all injured anyway. I'll send in now because she's ranged. They should be able to heal by the time. If we're next to the door, that's even better. Yeah, like, Nanao has the idea. I want to put white resist on you. Bait out that mimicry. Dodge it. I admire your attempt, Clerk. Ow! Okay. Whites. I need whites. I've got 2 whites. Did Rain go crazy too? Yes. So yeah, that's how she changes, that's how she changes phases in this one. I know they're running like conspiracy theorists all over the place. Shrimple. No, Yeda. Now's not the time yet. You gotta fix Cyrus. Cyrus is fixed. You two. Where did Rain go? Rain went somewhere. Oh boy. Yeah, that was massive white damage from a weapon we've never seen yet. Milbert Train. I don't know where Rain is right now. Rain's doing a thing. Anybody see Rain anywhere? Rain's kind of like freaking out. I hope they're not going to like breach abnormalities. I hope they're just running around being conspiracy theorists. Which is a plan that I did have to just call the clerks in the facility. I gotta find Rain to shoot Rain. Or, we'll get them to shoot Rain. And I don't want to do anything else until we get Rain under control. Siren Song of the Bonk grew too strong. Everybody cluster up on this floor. So we find Rain. There's Rain. Found him. Whites. Need the ghost. Even though you also do black damage, but Rain's also wearing the blackest armor there is. Shrimple. We'll get Rain under control. She's conspiratizing all over the place. She's talking... They're saying that I did things with Brina. That's completely off base. It's completely off base. We have a totally platonic relationship. She's not even an Umbreon anymore. Well, thanks for eating the bodies. Thanks for eating the bodies, at least. Rain, get back here. Rain, you got a job to do. Get back here. And yet there's a bunch of Eevees running around. I'm not going to hear it from a crazy person. There's no Eevees. Can you guys, like, go faster? Did Rain... Okay, Rain returned to sanity somehow. I think the child thing did it. The power to be his friend. I know we shouldn't have gotten him that body pillow. Wait, is a Brina body pillow that's shaped like a train? Train. Train is concerning. But I think we're dodging it. Okay, we dodged it. And no damage done. Train has been dodged. I think I'm better at dodging the train than managing the train, to be honest with you. Okay, we're going to send in Yeda this time. Because Mosby's just going to do a thing. And if Mosby and Gebura intersect, that's all the better, isn't it? Ow. As long as he doesn't turn around. Oh, well, that's not what I want. Ow. Who died? Salarian, Nanao, and I can't see the text box. I think Ghost and Karoshi went into a panic. And so did Coffee. So Shrimple, you gotta fix that one. And okay, where? Well, Shrimple's like grazed too. Get back up. Karoshi is trying to fight Gebura. Our prices have been slashed. Well, the thing is, nobody important got hit, so that's a good thing. But Karoshi is also very low on health. Maybe Shrimple can go in and shoot him first. Karoshi's kind of invincible to the white damage, at least. So if we give him a red shield... As long as they don't go after Shrimple. Maybe we should go down a floor, just in case that happens again. No, don't attack that. Ouch! Okay. Karoshi's dead. Karoshi exploded. Well, then, Shrimple, you could go after this, then. Look, Gebura suppression is not easy. But we are halfway through phase 2. It's just that Shrimple needs to now Benny Hill with this one here. Again, running around ranting about EVs. No! We did not! I did not have Pokemon relations with that Sephora. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot more. Shoot more. You were one away. Okay, good. They're healed. Back here. Also, ow. The great sword comes down. That's what Karoshi would say. Okay, you're still there? Good, because Yeda is still here too. Yeda wants a round 2. Alright, we're sending Blacks in. Sending Blacks that could actually do some significant damage. Cyrus and Rain. Yeah. We'll just exploit the weakness. Train! Instinctively run for the elevator. Okay, that train is gonna miss too. That train's gonna miss most definitely. Okay, we still have to dodge around here. We still have to dodge. Manager did not suppress that Sephiroth. I should stop doing this on fast speed. Yeah, that's the problem one right there. That's the problem one right there. Oh, hey, look who's out. I think a squad attack like this should be able to take her out, though. It's not going to be useful, though. My bullet supply. Also, no, it's not taking her out quickly. I don't know who has the thing. Okay, Coffee has the thing. Coffee's got a tank. Coffee, run over here a little bit. Yeah, like that. Not you guys. Oh, we don't want her shooting. That's a big problem. I'm managing 2 fights at once here. It should be fine. I think we might have to take a little bit of a bullet break. And being next to a door is not good. Ah, you missed that one. I don't want you doing the turnaround spear thing. Who are you attacking? Oh, okay, you're moving again. Alright. Well, at least nobody went crazy this time. Go to speed up a bit. Oh, hey, Mosby's here. Mosby's gone. Bye, Mosby. Okay, she didn't go far. Wilbur train. In fact, Wilbur, I think you need to start generating bullets, too. Okay, I don't like where you're sitting. You're just sitting on the door. Okay. You, and you. Bring the team in again. Again, I gotta stop fighting Gebura with high speed on. Dodged. And dodged. And healed. And dodged. Just keep on doing that. I'm well accustomed to that. Let's keep on using mimicry. Okay, maybe other people should not be on our horizontal. Because I forget what they do next. I think I know what they do next. So, I'm going to need a range team now. Preferably, I would like her to move. Preferably, I would like her to move. But I also think I know what's going to happen next. So I need someone with real good durability. And I think I'm going to generate more bullets. So we're just gonna let Gebura sit there for a little bit. We're just gonna spread out in areas like this. We're gonna do a little bit of work. Karoshi leaked though. Salarying Yan is dead. Salarying Yan died. I need to do some easy works. You guys. Oh, these are like negative 50% now too. I don't feel safe. Well, even at negative 50, it's not too terrible. Did you get the gift? It's not too terrible at negative 50. Matter I did not suppress that Sephiroth. I'm gonna bring this team down here. We're also gonna bring this team down here, like real quick. Everybody come down here. We need to do some work for bullets. This side can't melt down. Oh, right, the anti-Mosby team is still down here. So they could do some work. Nerdell and Ichiban. Ichiban, how's your defense? Black. Fine. Nerdell, how's your white? Fine. And you have the power to be his friend, so you should be able to handle that too. I'm just hoping it's not Milton Girl or someone's going to have to permanently stay down here. I need to get some work done with this team. Who should get Rain? Rain should get the gift because they're one of the tank melees. So that's extra healing. Also, if you die, it's already over anyway, so it doesn't matter. I can send Yeda to them, and I can send Cyrus or somebody lethal. Need to do some works. Speaking of work, can it hit somebody that's in a containment unit? I think we're about to find out. Also, I think it's aiming at Gebura. Okay, it went through Rain and did not hit. So they're safe in there. Nice try, Train, but you need to aim a little higher. Nice try, though. I got one bullet. I don't think there's enough clerks left in the facility to piss off Mosby again, to be completely honest. Here. So Rain and Toku. I just have to do this so I can get my bullets back. The only places that can melt down is here, here, and over here. Luigi would have cleared it by standing still. He'd find a way. He would stare it to death. He would stare at him to death. Yeda has the best defense against Pale, so he could work on the bird. Nerdell, go work with your friend. I still see a clerk alive, but I can't do anything about it. And I don't want to send rabbits after Gebura. I would love to. I might still do that, considering like the final phase. To get stopped in a department where nobody else is in, I could just drop the rabbits on her And hopefully they could finish the job. Okay, I'll let those finish up. It's like the Gebura is just gonna chill up here until we resume fight with her. Gebura's just gonna chill up there. She doesn't move around unless you're hitting her. Okay, that's taken care of. Here's the trigger. Who is it? It's nothing. It's you. It's nothing censored. Wait, where is Ichi, can you handle? You're gonna have to handle that, Ichi. Because I don't know where your friend went. Who's your buddy down there? Oh, it's Gaze. Of course it's freaking Gaze. Coffee. And now I'm gonna have to sit here and watch the Gaze finish. Come on! This music is very low-key compared to the other songs. For some reason, this music is very low-key. Instead of Kali, like it should be. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, I don't need... Oh, there's Nerdell. Where the hell were you? Ichiban's taking brain damage over there in the censored room. Don't know where you were. Okay, you guys could come up here and join us. There is a way to cheese this by doing practically nothing involving the shelter, funnily enough. That would be lame now. And it would also probably take forever. Oh, Wilbur, train. There we go, just in time. That's a heal. Okay, who's getting enticed? Who got enticed? I think it's you. There we go. That's taken care of. Okay. Now that I got bullets again, let's go back to Gebura duty. Everybody back on Gebura duty. I need somebody very durable because they will be taking a hit in the face. Preferably from the right. Because that'll probably be easier. Well, actually the left might be easier. So, it's probably going to have to be Yeda. Because he could take half damage, so go over there. Everybody else go up a floor. Yeda's going to have to do the final 173 damage here. Meow. White shields. Bunk. Over here. You only got like a few seconds to do that. Stab. Okay, that's white. But it didn't do much damage because of the shields. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Re-shields. Yep, that's what I thought she was going to do. And the shield did not help. So, you're crazy. I need a white to throw at you. Shrimple. And... Oh, the other white's dead. Okay, he's just gotta sit there. That's a problem. That's a problem. You know what? It's either a reset or we're completing this, and there's going to be a loop anyway. So my apologies, Yeda. You got atomized by the red mist. It's probably like a, you know, an honor. It's probably an honor to get atomized by the red mist, really. So ranged, not Wilbur, not Rain. Yeda got atomized, but we have plenty of items to get their gear back. Lethal. I want ranged for this, and ranged only. I don't have many ranged. So the range team is moving in. Unfortunately, we lost the now, too, which means we also lost Magical Girl gear. For the first time ever, we lost Magical Girl gear. We lost Justicia gear, but I just got it back. We're good on this gear yet. Can't say I'm too surprised about that. Wilbur. Wilbur, buddy. You know what time it is. Fish! No, not that time. Okay, I'm pretty sure none of those were damaged yet. I'm just double checking all of my good gear. Okay. There is a problem with Gebura on phase 3. She suffers some kind of weird brain damage when it comes to ranged, and she can't hit them. So they're just gonna... Yeah, they can do that too. They can't hit with the Justicia wave, which will do pale damage a lot. The hammer can't hit. The only thing we have to worry about is a spear going in the wrong direction, which I think is red. Gotta love LobCorp. She's weak. I told you to get up there with them. Unless your weapon is ranged, and I don't know if it is. I forgot to check. That would have been awesome if it was... Oh, punch. Ow. Okay, well, we're fine. We're fine. She's gonna do the punch. I think she's going to control. We just have to get her on the other end of the room, and we can just set her up again. Lethal's already healed up, so let's try and see if I can bait her onto the other end of the room. Meow. You missed. Oh, okay, you hit a little bit, and it's black. Alright. Okay, that's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. So, run over here. He's gonna waste a turn. And bring the damage back. Yep. Just like that. So if she picks up the spear... Train check. Train check. It's going to miss if we go up here. Yeah, that wasn't even anywhere close. I just given up trying to keep a track of the train and fight Gebura at the same time. I'm just going to dodge the train. Unless we really, really need a heal. Looks like she's weak to white in this form. Normal white. Resistant black. If only I had some red to shoot at her. Okay. Well, that's a shield. That's fine. As long as she doesn't do it multiple times, we could probably heal from it. They both have the power to be his friends, so they're just fine. She doesn't spear too often. Okay, teleporting. You guys could heal in this room now. He's going to... it's not Wilbur's room, so that's fine. I can't really tell where she's going. Oh, okay, central. I would like to split this team up just a little bit for phase 4. Let me just click on them from a distance real quick. I want to get them all on different elevators, just in case. Because this is like a free phase. This is kind of like a free phase, a little breather. Okay, everybody's in an elevator. Means Wilbur has to be extra on the train now. The Rangers are moving down to position. We have lots of room here to just range Gebura. And we can stand, like, right next to the door. Had to do that again, huh? Shrimp will maybe go down a floor. Okay, you're too close. You're too close now. I wonder if that's close enough now. No, you're still taking damage. Shrimples, looks like you're gonna have to shoot her. Go up. Nice dodge. No, don't go that way. Never go that way. You go that way, you'll end up right at the castle. Okay, you. Gebura, why are you getting so close now? You're not supposed to be getting that close. Maybe they're at the right range now. But I don't want to risk it until the health comes back. Okay, well, that's out of range. I'll use a bullet on you to see if you can get back in position here. No, here, they could get into that Justicia range. And that's, like, no good. So it's up to you to do 18 damage at a time, sometimes. It's all up to you, Shrimple. Black shield. That does a lot of damage. I don't think the shield is even eating it properly. But we're almost done. It's almost time for Psycho Mode. Okay, Psycho Mode activated. You try to get up there. Train! Oh boy, a couple people are in danger. A couple people are in danger, but I think they could dodge it. You dodge up there. I think we're safe. Train missed. Okay. Okay. Now, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This tracks. Okay, she's running. Her target is... Who's the target? Okay, you're the target. Guess what? We're Benny Hilling. Everybody else, get out of her way. Get out of her way. Any way she goes, get out of the way. She's going for Tokuzete. She's gonna run around at the speed of sound. I'm gonna keep her as slowed as possible. Go, go, go. Oh, Lord, she coming. Actually, everybody else probably should get on her butt if they're behind her butt. Oh, wait, no. I think we're going to rabbit her. I think we're going to attempt to rabbit her. As soon as she... She's going to bust a Fury Nut all over Tokozete. Keep running, Toku. Okay, run the other way. Okay. As quick as you can, get out of the room. Get out of control in general. Nobody should be in control right now. As soon as you get out of control, We're gonna rabbit her. Okay. Deploy the bunnies! Oh look, I got the Korean glitch. Bunnies, go! Oh, really? None of you are gonna spawn right next to Gebura? Really? Okay, nobody's in a hallway, right? Okay, good. Well, she's probably gonna pulp the bunnies. Did I trap her in control? With the rabbits? Oh wait, no, she's down here. Oh, it's a good thing I moved that team. Well, I think they're just gonna be hanging out there, Let's hope she doesn't do another one of those. There's two things she'll do. She'll do a race around the facility, or she will target somebody. With that strange bodies of yours, Red Mist, your strength is much greater than before, though your expertise seems to have rested. I think we have another person that's being targeted, but I don't know who it is just yet. It's not you. It's not you. I don't think it's you. I really hope it's not Wilbur. I can't summon the bunnies again, but at least the bunnies did like 400 damage. I was kind of hoping that she would target somebody in an elevator because you could actually cheat out her attack on the elevator. Thankfully, Toku survived her encounter. Usually that attack kills somebody. So I gotta see what she's gonna do next, because there's no way we're getting down there in time. Okay, she's teleporting again. She's going to... there! Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That's where most of our people are. So we can get a free damage round. Toku, get over here. Actually, maybe Toku should stay away. Get to that elevator first. Wait for her to pass there. And then run for, like, the bottom corner. As far away from Gebura as you could get. You guys, free damage. She is weak, she takes double damage, and she can't attack. Also, check out her weapon. Pretty cool. Get her! Get her! Hurts! Make her hurt! Hurt her! Yes! We did it! First try! All we lost was Yeda. It's unfortunate. But we already got the thing back. Yeda? Yeda? My paws are on the keyboard, but I am saluting you. Okay? I am mentally saluting you, Yeda. Final boss failed, you wish. 5 people died. Day 45.
Why are you looking at me like that? You look like a thief just turned up on your doorstep.
I honestly didn't expect to see you here. Hey, I'll take it.
Oh, well, to be exact, I knew you would come here eventually.
I knew you would come here eventually, but I didn't expect it to be this soon. You had such a sour expression when we talked. But you actually liked me, didn't you? The man said filled, like tree chopped.
What the hell?
You know, I don't have any true contact with the lives of the people in the back streets, nor the pain they go through. A second. I'm having a malfunction over here. Okay. Perhaps I've been living a more affluent, cowardly life compared to them. 07. From that, I always felt ashamed of everything. even to be graced by a small ray of sunshine.
It wasn't always that rough.
I understand it must have been a hard decision to come here, so thank you. Sooner or later, we'll have to deal with unexpected hardships here. There are just too many problems to try and solve in peaceful ways. We should just go ahead and see what day 46 is going to be like. I'll tell you right now, we can't complete the game like this. There's other things that have to happen first, which is why you usually do multiple loops. But I would like to end this day getting to that loop. So we'll go a little bit longer. The real reason I chose to spoke out to you out of all the other syndicates or fixers that day was actually because of something rather trivial.
That's it.
If we're being honest...
Honest?
I thought I could barter with you for cheaper prices.
Looks like it was a mistake to come here. I'll be going now.
Please, hear me out. I'll throw in some Pall Malls.
Okay, I'm listening.
I saw you pay for the funeral expenses of an old lady whom you didn't even know. I truly admired your kindness. I even looked forward to seeing it myself.
Corpses could cause an entire alleyway to be infested with vermin if they're not buried properly. Besides, I just wanted to repay her for treating me to meals a couple of times. Understand? I never been so close to being a kind person my entire life. Why do you keep smiling, damn it?
Just happy to be great at discerning the best of the best. Carmen could back up what she said. She truly did have a sharp eye for people. The tale of how she built her reputation could fill a chronicle of history books and then some. Oh, like in a library? The only problem is that Carmen was too wrapped up in taking care of others. She never had a moment to take good care of herself. You were on such a delightful upturn back then, it's almost cruel to bring those memories back up. You were flying towards a limitless world that never seemed to end.
By the way, who's the guy glaring at me?
Oh, that's A. He just always has a serious look on his face. I beg of you, please protect the people here. I know I could trust you with this.
From the past to the present, abnormalities have wandered the facility, killing numerous people. Despite my reputation, there are too many things I just couldn't save. When I think about it, my entire life was far from one of justice. You probably wouldn't know much about the back streets, seeing as you stayed in the nest your whole life. Those streets were a place where there was no need for justice, morality, and any other pedestals like those. If you've never been there before, you won't understand. How agonizing and miserable the stories of the people who lived there are. How they were robbed of the chance to live a legitimate life. How unfair and unjust life is there.
The back streets really do suck. Imagine the worst slum ever times 10. And then you have to deal with the sweepers. Oh yeah, protect. All those clerks you pulped, and also most of the ArmoredChocobo verse. And Yeda.
All I learned there was how to survive this miserable existence. But Carmen told me she wouldn't give up on anyone, even people like us. She also told us that the weak who had willing spirits could someday possess enough power to cut off their head. It's such an absurd and ridiculous thing to say. Why can't I just keep on with how my life was before? I'm not smart enough for all those complicated calculations. I can't even write a logical or coherent report. The only thing I can do is draw my sword against those who opposed us. All my life, I only used my skills for my own survival. But that day, I never felt more proud to be able to protect others. However, I wasn't able to protect anybody in the end. That cut me deeply. I was filled with anger and and lost my mind for it.
Ultimately, you managed to protect someone? Or you saved the bee and myself? Too selfish. Ultimately, you did manage to protect someone.
True. You and that other person survived thanks to me. I thought I had lost Carmen's will forever. But after all is said and done, I had to have carried out that will all the way here somehow, right? I feel like I catch a bit of a breath now. When we first reawakened in metal, we could feel the exact moment our final breath stopped, lodged onto us like glass shards. Stupidly, I woke up with only rage left in my heart for the abnormalities. You miss her, right? I do too. I don't think she'll ever come back. I'll never get to see her shameless smile ever again. The one that made even people like me follow her. Or the light that radiated from her, flowing so much that one couldn't hold all of it with both hands.
She's talking like Carmen was like Aerith or something.
But her will and her promise will always remain the same, even after an eternity has passed. There'll be a place where she can live on, even after death. And now I'm Claptrap. If you happen to remember it, please tell me. Tell me the gift she left behind for us.
The courage to protect. We're over halfway there. The time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you have been missing. May you have the best of luck on the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you will finally be happy, or that some of the leftover pain could be relieved now, have long become empty words. There are several more things I would like to say, but let me sum them up in one sentence. I wish you success this time. I enjoyed being with you for not only these 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Well, there's just one last Sephra you need to meet. What? There's a super basement? He holds in his hands a warmth that looks so comforting, but he could shatter people's hearts like they're nothing. It's this architecture team, huh? One final Bina. We cannot do any more Sephra suppressions. Cheese, the Bina, and Hakmo will have to wait for later. And we're going to make sure we curate like the best facility ever. Maximum number of ego could be acquired from each abnormality is increased by 1. And no clean buff meltdowns in discipline. Awesome. We lost so many people in that fight, though. We're going to have to fill it with some of the other people that still survived. Like, well, Now's gone. They now died. So Finn. Toaster Dog is still here, at least. I'm Idiot. Yum Yum. Like the apprentices. Uncle Gol. Opiku. I guess Ayu could help you with that. Wilbur could leave that area. Shrimple, congratulations! You're the team captain of Extractions. We lost Yeda, reigns by herself. We're gonna have to take Husk over there. Where should we put the rest? Wilbur will help with the control team because foxes are just dogs with cat software anyway. Cosmic and... well, maybe you guys should come down here. I think Yum Yum is fine handling that department by themselves because it ain't gonna be melting down. I guess we could do a core suppression, but we're not doing cheese. We'll do cheese on loop 2. So, we have some people that need to fill in some slots here. So, Husk. I guess Radio Hustus is going to get the Justicia. Well, you know what Shrimple has earned the Justicia? Triple has earned getting that gear. So Husk, you had the faint aroma and the, I guess the Hornet. We need to anoint a new magical girl. We need to anoint a new magical girl. I would say magical girl Opico. You're a magical girl now. And everybody's got great gear up here. Yeah, they got great gear. I really should have brought Alphamon along for that ranged red. Less people means less chances for accidents. Or maybe more, but then again, the upper levels are not really that a problem. Toaster Dog can get upgraded to WoW. He'll become Hypocrisy WoW. I'm gonna have to buy more Hypocrisy. So, you're Hypocrisy. Now we could have 3 crossbows. And, well, we can't buy more of that because I work with Alpaca so little. But we could have 2 censored. 2 censoreds. We could have, well, maybe Melting Love will come back in the future so I could buy another one of those, but I don't think we need more than 1 there. We could have 2 Mosbys. We could have more Bee. We could have more Baby if we want. We could have more Wolves. We could have more Mimicry. We're hiring. Yes, again, we're super hiring. I intend to start hiring people from chat again. Anybody that's lurking, I might start hiring again in Loop 2. Some people that died will come back, because no one's truly gone. We could have 2 magical girls. That's right, 2 magical girls. More magical girl than you can handle. From one fire to another. Another shark. Lots more sharks. This is where all those extra boxes come in handy. We can have 2 Bloodborns. And yeah, I'm not gonna buy the rest, but yeah, we got a lot of WoWs to put on people. Immediate is gonna get upgraded to a Aroma. Oh right, I didn't buy an Aroma, but I got an Aroma crossbow. Yeah, right there. And you could get maybe Green Stem. No, I would like better defenses. Crimson Scar. Yum Yum. You could be one of the Hypocrisies. Toaster Dog is a Hypocrisy. Obviously. Because he's Toaster Dog. Immediate is geared. You need a better Bat Warden Man. I'll do the Aleph assigning later. Because we're not making it through day 46. We're just going to see the story of day 46. Because we are very understaffed right now and underpowered. You know what? Solemn Lament. And Ecstasy. Finn, well, you're the cat that lived. Become a magical girl. A magical cat. Live on in the Now's legacy. Until the Now returns, at least. Then the Now will get that back. You could upgrade to Hornet. Because Hornet is awesome. I love the look of it. We're just going to go through day 45. We're going to see what day 46 has in store for us. It should be a relatively easy day. Everybody's back where it belongs. We don't need to work with Melting Love again until we need to, so we could just sacrifice the clerks for Magical Girl. Try to get some double kills whenever I can. And we could just tap maximum energy. We're going to tap for maximum energy today. Nothing there. Lethal. Lethal could handle nothing there easily. Look at that defenses. I guess you can't really because it's small text. But it's 0.3 red on the melting love armor. It's great. And of course, we just have to keep an eye out for Train. Does anybody else need the power to be his friend? Oh, Pico, do you have the power to be his friend? Yes, you do. Well, I'm idiot. Your shark friend is still here. Let's see what that does for our meltdowns. That's going to be great. Like, only these three right here, this L, can melt down. And Cyrus is just not going to mess around with that train at all. We're just going to keep that train on lockdown. We are going to energy max like crazy today. We're going to blow through. Noodle back in again. As long as this tree is either being worked on or is in the flashing state, they're not going to get mad. Rain. Husk. Husk could handle black. Husk could handle black. I want to see how quickly we can get some energy pumped. Pumping that energy. Husk is wondering about... Oh, Husk panicked. Why did Husk panic? Ayu. Bat Warden Man. Censored's out. But I think Rain could, like, solo Censored. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna fight it, huh? Husk is gonna fight it. Rain's gonna help. But Rain, you're not... Wrong help. Wrong help, Rain. You're helping the wrong person. I want you to hit Censored with the hammer. Just black shields. Rain, you gotta get out. I said, Rain, you gotta get out. Rain, out. Oh my! What was that? Rain's upset now too. Hold on. Well, go deal with that. Preferably with a gun that does pure white. Meanwhile, you could go deal with Rain. Got room for one more? I don't know what happened there. Can you start shooting Dusk? Dusk is insanity tanking right now. Ayu. I'm trying to keep Husk alive. Mosby's out. Why? Rain's probably running around killing people. I think it would be just easier to reset this day. I think it would just be easier to reset that day. We just need to get through one more day. And we'll be all ready for the loop. We can see what the challenge awaits us. What we have to prepare for. It's just that we can't trust Husk with Censored. Something happened with Dusk with Censored. I don't know what happened with Dusk with Censored. He just went cuckoo crazy. He saw Censored making EVs, and they saw one of the EVs, and the EV smiled at them. And they just couldn't take it. Lethal. And you got energy, and you got energy, and you got energy, and you got energy. Everybody got energy. Get energy. Get that energy. Let's go. Don't go crazy this time. Is it because Husk doesn't have the power to be his friend? No, she has that. Guess they didn't have the black to deal with that. Because Censored does massive damage to your sanity. I guess Husk will have to be the sacrifice in case Melting Love gets out. Yeah, I hear you, nothing there. I hear you. Soon you won't be here, nothing there. And then I won't have to hear all day and all night. We won't have a train. We won't have Red Riding Hood. We won't have the power to be his friend, but that's fine too, I guess. Oh, Pico, you could work with the child one last time. There are going to be so many things that cause me grief during this run that isn't going to be there anymore. And that makes me feel so happy. Mark is here. I'm just ranting at the abnormalities. Yeah, one last time for the gays, huh? One last time for the gays? Who's gonna get there first, Shrimple or, what's their name? Nope, they already got beaten to it. Okay, Mosby. That's gotta be Husk. Husk just does not have the mental fortitude to deal with Censored. By the way, Mark, did you miss Censored? There he is. Oh, we're gonna have to read some, You know what? That's how we'll start the stream next time. We're gonna read all the rest of the abnormalities we did not read. All the people that could not make it. Or that could make it. Although the other... You read about Longbird, right? Yeah, it was about the scale and stuff. I'm pretty sure we read about Justice Bird. But it's like, this tree and Melting Love. I think it's just a tree and Melting Love. So, you know, bones for the magical girl. Pokemons for the magical girl. She's putting a team together for Pokemon Champions. She's gonna need some of you. Who's getting called? You? How dare you? I'm sorry, Steampunk Umbreon. I'll shoot you with the bullet. What Pokemon would you become? I'll get out my bullet. Let's see if I don't. I got 22. I got 19 bullets. You could be one of them. Well, actually, you could be one of them. I'm going to be hiring for Loop 2 soon. If you want to get in on this action. We got lots of nice gear that is open. Because we had openings. Yeah, Gebura made them with her big sword. Zoromark. Zoromark. I kind of like it. Why are you going there? We're going to have to mess with that on Loop 2. I'll have to keep that in mind. But like I said, Censored is amazing for energy. He's so chill. He makes like, what, 34? 32. If you could ace him, it's 32. Light damage is very easy to deal with. You got blessed by the magical girl. Yeah, we need 1600 energy to get to day 46. Even with box maxing, it's going to be an ordeal. Oh yeah, and there's still robots. You certainly won't get to a midnight. But there's still a risk of a Mosby getting out and causing problems. In fact, I should dispense the bullets and empty out this area. I see you. Gotcha. Let's empty out like most of this area. We can send Rain to go eat the bodies if we need to. Go, clerks, go! Only one clerk died. Isn't that great? Like, you work in Gebura's department. Those clerks should have, like, swords. Cyrus, grab the ticket. That robot is dealt with. You have to solo a robot. You have to solo a robot. You guys could duo a robot. You got cats and dogs. Cats and dogs living together. Mountain of Smiling Bodies is out. Where do you think you're going, Mosby? Angela, can you get, like, out of my face? I'd like it. Did you read that at the end? It probably didn't, because it's very small text, but it says you cut off the broadcast. I silenced Angela. Slow down that Mosby. Yeah? Huska knows how to tank black. Where do you think you're going, Mosby? Okay, we can't work on him while somebody's injured. That'll just make him breach again. What was it? Yeah. Because lethal cannot... Well, actually, lethal can the pale damage. Melting Love is good against pale damage. Well, if many clerks died, then that means Magical Girl is happy. So I don't have to shoot somebody this round. Silence, wench, I no longer wish to be bothered. I'm done with Angela's bullcrap. I am the manager here. She's just ChatGPT. And you know what? I was forced to use ChatGPT. The other A told me I had to deal with it. Why are you all up there? Get back to your stations. So I know where you're at all times. Work on the wolf. We're at 950. We got about 500. No, 600. Less than 600. And we can make energy so fast. Yeah, Husk. And Rain. I'm waiting for Rain to heal. Oh, Rain! Hey, you got censored! Rain, you got censored on your face. Extra SP for you. Censored, all over your face. Why'd you let him do that? Yeah, it doesn't matter who works with this. Well, actually, maybe it does. Oh, that's because it's like -12, yeah. Yeah, maybe not tempt the ire of Justice Bird at the very end of this loop. I don't want Justice Bird getting out. He'll get the power to be his friend. At least you won't hear me doing that for a little while until we get the Star Child back in the facility, because I definitely want the Star Child back. His gift is just too good. Okay, train, that's easy. Gaze, that's less easy, but Coffee has experience dealing with the gaze. Someone twisted a wing behind your back as you typed prompts with the other, right? Well, I got pause right now. They were grabbing my tail from behind, giving me back shots while I was ChatGPT. That's what it means, right? When somebody like... Well, Coffee's dead. Oh well. You distracted me from the coffee. With your back shots. Husk's got this. Never say that again. That's when somebody gives you like a jab on the shoulder, right? With their fist. They're giving you a back shot. They like surprise you with the old back shot. Gaze murder. Yeah, Gaze treed Coffee again. Coffee just couldn't be left out. What was Coffee wearing? Guys, what was Coffee wearing? Wolf, and that looks like green stem. So, green stem. We have plenty of wolf armors, but we could always buy another wolf armor. If you could look really closely, the wolf armor has like little paws. It's cute. There's like little wolf paws on it. It's a fursuit. Beast murder, also banned. Banned from giving due to giving back shots in the office. Grabbed the manager's tail, gave him a back shot in the office. You get unpaid labor. It's different than a paid vacation. Unpaid labor. Basically, we put you in slavery. Hey, Cyrus, forgetting something? I would have loved to get this before the noon happened, but you know what? We could just let the clown run around the facility. What's the clown gonna do? Honestly. I don't think that sentence was in the Bible. Oh yeah? Well, you never heard of the Gospel of Backshots? 69:420? Very common Bible verse. It's when Judah gave Jesus a back shot. Now, don't attach to the Mosby. You've repressed the Mosby. You beat the Mosby into submission. Someone censored Ace. No! I will not be silenced! Angela cannot stop me! I'm going Goblin mode! I'm going Umbreon mode! Which is a little bit more focused than Goblin mode. It's just where I make a bunch of energy and I rant about back shots. You can't stop me! I'm gonna run through the facility! I'm just gonna be yelling back shots and the clerks are gonna die. I'll release the clowns! It's 10 o'clock! It's time for clown! Wouldn't it be so funny if the clerks killed the clown just by sheer number? Okay, the clown is up there. Look at the clown. Look at the clown. Look at the clown. You can do it! You only have to shoot him 540... Oh. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate, but, hey. Just clerks. Let's get work. We're just working. It just works, you know? It just works. Clowns? What clowns? I don't see any clowns. I don't see any clowns. Let's check down here for the clown real quick. Nope, no clowns down there. No clowns down here. No clowns. If you see a clown in the facility, report to the nearest, Not Seeing Clown Center today. Because no, you didn't see a clown. Mosby, why are you upset? Well, anyway, day 45 is complete. There's no clowns at the facility. There are no Eevees either. What the hell? You turn on your electric hair clipper. Bald is awesome. What? I think the facility's going goblin mode now. Okay. Now you become the sky in Idleland. Dude, your little angel is gnawing on the colleague's finger. It's not like we're going to actually see any of these. But just to see what's up ahead. It can enter your body through any aperture. However, the curse continues internally, never broken. Please eat my dreams! I'm going to take the tape here. What the hell? Hey, this is my office! A long time has passed since my loved ones left with their broken bodies and hearts. We finally met. After taking such a long detour. I sent you a letter one day. That old strange letter that had the same name for the sender and the recipient. Are you another A? I told you that we would meet soon. Why do you hesitate? Please, come with your mind at ease. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you feel that this place is a bit more serene than you might remember, so to say. Forget that one, didn't have a number. But bald is awesome is definitely numbers. There are many reasons for that. This is a reflection of your heart, after all. The emptiness in your mind must be what it makes this place so void. We aren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess out of an organized room. There were times when we were used to such messiness, giving up on cleaning the room. Sadly, our hearts couldn't bear to recreate such a moment. I'm sure that you know by now. This space changes to the rhythm of your heart. This office is born from your heart, siphoned up from your deepest consciousness. Yes, many parts of this facility were extracted and created from our minds. How did you think building such an enormous underground structure in such a short period of time was possible? But all of this is A? We needed multiple extractions until we finally solidified amorphous images into something tangible. We repeated it so many times, until the memories were blurred and the emotions were dulled to the point where even the original sin was forgotten. Yes, there truly was countless repeats. Must have been roughly 10 years outside. While this entire facility has been trapped in a cycle for the length of 10,000 years. Time shenanigans, am I right? This eternity is fascinating. All humans are given only one life to live. The future comes to us like relentless waves of the sea. We cannot go against them. We are merely pushed back. Time Track's technology could only reverse time in a very limited area. This tech was used for trivial things, such as granting an infinite moment of death to a condemned man, or to show to those whose days are numbered the happiest moments. However, when combined with our energy tech, this small technology could bloom into something bigger. We invested in them without hesitation, even though they required a massive amount of funding and energy. That's how Time Track's second invention came to life. If time could be reversed infinitely, we could reach the sky that seemed unreachable. Unfortunately, breaking an absolute law of nature cost us a lot. Although we could rewind time indefinitely, it always left some form of distortion. Perhaps because this technology still has not been perfected. That could be a reason why the barrier between this and Pokemon universe is so weak. Can Dialga, like, cross into different game dimensions? Or is it Palkia? Which one is time? No man could keep their sanity intact in this place.
But here you are.
As you could tell, I am not a man. Indeed, you are tiny. I have an intense urge of grabbing your tail and giving you a back shot. You have reached this place, even though you limped and grumbled along the way. Of course, it wouldn't have been possible if not for Angela. But it is a Herculean achievement that you went through that journey. Please, let your body and mind rest. If just for a brief moment, you must be exhausted. What? I didn't say anything. The path after this will be brutal. Extremely brutal. Us. We whom you will meet again will also be brutal. I've just zoned out at this point. That is wise. They will not let you pass as simply as I do. If by any chance you think you're not ready yet, it's okay to go back to the first act. If you made it here once after such a long and hard time, you will surely come here again, no matter how long it takes. We literally have all the time in the world. There's no need to hurry. That's basically Kim Ji-hun saying, hey, this is very likely you're not going to be able to finish the game in your current power. So, you know, there's a day one thing on the title screen. Get more power and try again. New Game Plus and all that. Just keep in mind that the situation will be much different if you move forward from here. You'll be given harsh trials and faded, saturated questions we could not answer. And I'm sure you already know this. You can reverse time. But you cannot reverse a tale. And we got the architecture team, which is the end game of Lobotomy Corporation. It's basically, you can't do any more Sephiroth suppressions. You can't do any more missions. You get special missions that you have to complete to see the end of the game at day 50. First one is suppress the Midnight of White and meet the energy quota. With our current team, we are not going to be able to do that, even with our extra Aleph gear. It's not going to be possible. This is what you do when you finish everything else in the game. And you get the true ending if you could also research every abnormality along the way. But that's not needed for a good enough ending. Because that's what I'm going to go for. So, next time on Lobotomy Corporation, we're making all of that go away. After we read the stories that we have unlocked, but we haven't read, we're going to be hitting this button over here. And we're going to go back to the first day, and we're going to begin loop 2. New abnormalities. Finish up the rest of the Sephiroth suppressions. There's 2 super bosses in the game I hope to find. Next time for the first time. Also, if you hit this button up here, it wipes your progress completely. So don't lobotomize yourself unless you're making a save for, say, streaming purposes, like I did. Next time, the beginning begins again. And I'll see you Friday for Final Fantasy V. We're going to do some endgame stuff, but I don't think we're going to be able to end the game on on Friday. So it's going to have to take a back seat for Earthbound, because Earthbound's coming next week. I didn't put out a calendar yet, because basically we're still on the Tuesday-Friday schedule. And that's not going to change until after Earthbound starts. Then my schedule gets a little messed up again, because I took a vacation. And we might have an extra stream on my vacation. It depends on how the weather is. 1 million krill. Thanks everybody for stopping by. And I'll see you next Tuesday for the reset. Good night, everybody.